So I am Thomas Judd. I'm the manager here at the West Virginia Mine Wars Museum.
And I'm Michaela. I'm the museum associate here.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about the red bandana. The red bandana was used during the Battle of Blair Mountain. Many of the participants were wearing their World War I uniforms. So the Logan, traditionally called the Logan Defenders, King Cole's Army, they wore a white cloth around their arm. And many of the miners donned the red bandana around their necks. Don Chafin at one point is quoted as saying that that's the sheriff who led the militia against the miners, as kill as many rednecks as you can. And this moniker was sort of taken on as we are the rednecks. And, you know, over the decades, it's become a sign of solidarity and of labor. And real soon, we're going to have Hub Bain's bandana from the Battle of Blair Mountain. We already have it here with us at the museum, but we're going to have it on display later this year where we're able to do some fundraising for a really awesome display case. So, yeah, we'd love to see you here at Matewan.
So here being the Mine Wars Museum, which is a 501c charity as well?
Yep. So we are a nonprofit museum. We're not state affiliated in any way. Everything that powers our museum is, it all starts with individual donations. I would say about a third of our funding comes from donors who give $5 a month, $60 a year. And we're able to leverage that out and do a little bit more with it and get some grant funding. But our bread and butter is really those memberships and those individuals who believe in this work.
Yes, so the reason that I wear my red bandana from the Mine Wars Museum, which some of these are still available for purchase, but I've been wearing this since at least 2021 with the Battle of Blair Mountain Centennial. Every time I lift my fist up in the air, I want people to know that I'm a friend of labor, that I'm a redneck, and I'm a proud redneck. So one of the reasons that I came here on my visits, along with my whistle stop tour, so to speak, is to make sure that everyone knows that there's a rhyme and a reason, and being a redneck is something to go ahead and be proud of. What is it that they used to say when they were out in the countryside to make sure that they're a friend of labor?
A redneck?
I come a creeping.
I come a creeping. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it's one of the ways that. But I'm not coming a creeping. I'm going full throttle all the way to Vegas. But I really do appreciate the time that you've spent with me here, and the many times I've come to the Mine Wars Museum, because this really is kind of the cradle of labor. So
yeah, this is ground zero where a lot of things really came to a head. From there, you have the Battle of Blair, and a lot of that is key to the federal legislation you get in the 30s, where we see real change for workers.
Which is 1935, which is our the labor rights and stuff like that. So there's what you're saying is that there's no labor rights guaranteed in our Constitution until we actually fought for those laws.
Without fighting for those and the stands at Blair Mountain and other struggles within the country, the switch over to industrial was painful everywhere. But without those struggles, there would be no workers' rights, no 40-hour work week. So many things that we take for granted as just like gospel that it will always be there, they may not always be there. It's something you have to fight for, because we had to fight for it to get it in the first place.
And that's one of the things I'm trying to do, is constantly fight for our labor movement and do the right thing. But again, I really appreciate you all having me here, being able to go ahead and donate to the museum and do our cause and stuff like that. And hopefully this will get way out of the holler, because back in 2021, when Cecil Roberts said up there at Clothier, he said, yeah, there's a guy from Arlington with the Smart Union that came here to go ahead and visit. I really did come here to visit because this is where it all started, or one of the many things.
We've got our Smart Union sticker right over there. We've started.
I saw that right as soon as I came in. I was like, I got that one.
Yeah,
for
so
you.
if you make the journey to Matewan, make sure you bring your union stickers with you, and we'll slap them up beside the Smart Union sticker there.
Oh yeah, and I'll have a picture in the comments with that. So again, I do this very guerrilla filmmaking. Once again, Johnny Walker, candidate for Smart General President on my whistle stop tour. I hope to keep seeing my friends along the route. Appreciate y'all.